Weapon enchantment is a vital system for enhancing your combat capabilities, and powder dust is the essential resource required for this process. As progression continues, the demand for powder dust increases significantly. This guide will detail 3 of the most effective methods for farming this crucial material. Furthermore, I will provide a comprehensive overview of the various weapon enchantments available. But before we start, Anime Legends Simulator. This game is coming soon to Roblox, and you already can find a lot of leaks and sneak peeks in the official Discord server. Also, right now you can get a code for an exclusive mount or even early access to the game. I will leave a link for you in the comments. Make sure to check it out. Weapon enchantment in Arise crossover is performed via the Enchant NPC, located in the leveling city near the initial spawn point. To enchant a weapon, powder dust of the corresponding rarity is necessary. Common powder dust for common weapons, rare powder dust for rare and epic weapons, and legendary powder dust for legendary weapons. The quantity of dust consumed per enchantment attempt is determined by both the weapon's rarity and its rank. Higher ranked weapons will require a greater expenditure of dust. There are 6 distinct types of weapon enchantments available, each offering unique benefits that can be further amplified through multiple levels of application. Vorpal Aspect. Upon activation, this enchantment grants your weapon a rapid secondary attack occurring 0 to seconds after the initial hit. The damage of this secondary hit scales directly with the enchantment level and is also capable of inflicting critical hits. Loot Aspect. Primarily focused on resource acquisition, Loot Aspect increases the probability of item drops from destroyed shadows. This enchantment has 2 levels, with each subsequent level providing a greater chance to obtain powder dust, weapons, or even relics. Burning Flame. This enchantment applies a damage over time effect, burning the target for 10 discrete ticks, each occurring at 0.6 seconds intervals. The burn damage scales with the enchantment level and can be increased by critical hits. Loot Enchantment. This enchantment directly enhances the rate at which powder dust is acquired from destroyed shadows, providing a 30% increase per enchantment level. Higher levels of this enchantment will yield a significantly greater amount of dust. Sharpness Enchantment. A direct damage amplifier. Each level of sharpness increases your weapon's damage output by 33%. Notably, these damage increases stack multiplicatively, resulting in substantial damage gains at higher enchantment levels. Vorpal Enchantment. This enchantment increases your weapon's critical hit chance by 2% per level. The base critical hit chance is 3%, allowing for a significant increase with investment in this enchantment. Critical hits deal to 100% of your weapon's base damage. To effectively acquire powder dust, the first primary method to consider is dungeon completion. Dungeons spawn every 15 minutes and remain active for 14 minutes, appearing randomly across all locations and encompassing all difficulty ranks, from the lowest rank E to the highest rank SS. Upon defeating enemies within a dungeon, there is a chance to obtain powder dust. The rarity of the dust acquired is correlated with the dungeon's rank. Common dust is typically found in dungeons of rank E, D, rare dust in dungeons of rank B, C, and legendary dust in dungeons of rank A, S, and SS. Enabling the auto-destroy function in the game settings is recommended to ensure all potential dust drops are collected. For optimized dust farming within dungeons, consider temporarily equipping a lower-rank rare weapon obtainable from vendors on your current island and enchanting it with both Loot Aspect and Loot Enchantment. This setup provides a balance of sufficient damage for clearing lower to mid-rank dungeons while significantly increasing the quantity and frequency of powder dust drops. As an example, a focused run of a C-rank face heal dungeon yielded 8 rare powder dust in this demonstration. While results can vary, this method, particularly when combined with drop-enhancing relics, can be effective. The second primary method for acquiring powder dust efficiently involves exploring the Infernal Castle. This is a timed event, spawning hourly at 45 minutes past the hour and remaining accessible for 10 minutes. Within the Infernal Castle, The rarity of powder dust drops is not tied to the specific floor. This means that common, rare, and legendary dust can be obtained even on the initial floors. Furthermore, a boss encounter awaits every 5 floors, and these bosses are guaranteed to drop all rarities of powder dust upon their defeat, without requiring the use of the auto-destroy function. In a demonstration run, clearing the first 5 floors yielded 80 common dust, 17 rare dust, and 14 legendary dust, demonstrating a potentially higher yield compared to standard dungeon runs, particularly for rarer dust types. Players unable to progress to deeper floors can strategically leave and rejoin the Infernal Castle to repeatedly farm the initial levels for resources and potentially acquire gems or tickets as well. To further enhance dust acquisition in both dungeons and the Infernal Castle, utilizing relics such as the Drift Compass or the Sight Note, which increase overall drop chance, is highly recommended. Additionally, within the guild building, located on the Leveling City Island, players have the ability to exchange one type of powder dust for another. The final primary method for obtaining powder dust is through the AFK reward system. This passive method requires no active gameplay or specific equipment. Every 5 minutes of AFK time accrues a random reward, with an 8% chance to receive 35 common powder dust, a 65% chance to receive 30 rare powder dust, and a 25% chance to receive 25 legendary powder dust. Over an extended AFK period, such as an A-Tower overnight duration, the potential yield can be significant. AFK rewards offer a consistent, albeit probabilistic, source of powder dust, particularly beneficial for newer players or those seeking supplementary income while inactive. In summary, the 3 primary methods for efficient powder dust acquisition are actively clearing high-ranked dungeons, especially with a dedicated loot-focused weapon, strategically exploring the Infernal Castle for its consistent rarity drops and guaranteed boss rewards, and passively accumulating dust through the AFK reward system. Utilizing drop-enhancing relics can further optimize the yield from active farming methods. Remember that you can also exchange different types of powder dust at the guild building in the Leveling City Island. Finally, I would like to announce the 2 winners of the previous Game Pass giveaway. If your username was displayed, please ensure you have accepted my friend request on Roblox to receive your prize. For those interested in participating in future giveaways, the requirements are to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment with your Roblox username. If you have any questions about enchanting or powder dust, ask in the comments. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more Arise crossover content and guides.